This is Rollin in the Morning Show.
You slept all night, now it's morning time.
I just love the sound of that voice, and I am honored to welcome to the show right now, Mr. Neil Sedaka. Good morning. How are you?
Good morning, Rollin. How are you?
I am absolutely wonderful, and it is a pleasure to be able to have the honor to have you here on the program. You know, the list of your accolades over the decades is just unbelievable. I mean, a 6-decade career, sales of over 60 million records to your credit. I mean, and a music legend, phenomenal talent. You're in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, I believe. And you're not done yet.
Songwriters Hall of Fame. Waiting patiently for the rock and roll.
Well, let's get going and getting you into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And Songwriters Hall of Fame is a great accolade as well.
Thank you.
You over the years have done so much, and yet you're still inspired to do more. And now it's being a grandpa that the inspiration for your latest work that we just got a chance to listen to a little bit came about. Is that correct?
Yes, you always have to reinvent yourself. My terrific grandkids inspired me. They love the old Papa Neil rock and roll songs. So a couple of years ago, I did a CD called Waking Up Is Hard to Do, and it was so successful that a publisher approached me for a children's book, which is Waking Up Is Hard to Do, about a crocodile who has trouble getting up in the morning, going to school, and is beautifully illustrated, and at the end has a CD of 3 songs. And I must tell you, Roland, my granddaughters were 4 years old when they sang the background vocals on Waking Up Is Hard to Do.
Is that right?
Yeah. I have 3 delicious grandchildren, yeah.
That's absolutely wonderful. Well, you know, over the years, whether it's been a collaboration of songs that you have written or songs that you have recorded, you've had a chance to rub elbows with a lot of folks. Any of those particular ones over all these decades stand out as ones you remember the most?
Well, of course, Elton John, who was responsible for my comeback in 1975. Elton was starting a rocket record company, and he was a fan of my old records, and he signed me. And lo and behold, after 12 years of being off the scene, I had a #1 record and LP called Sedaka's Back.
And let me ask you that. You know, that line right there was included in Captain and Tennille's song.
You have sharp ears.
Well, I've been around a while myself. Who was the one that inspired that to be in there? How did that land in that end of that song?
Toni Tennille did that just spontaneously. She wanted to pay homage, and I was very honored.
And that is a song, by the way, Love Will Keep Us Together, which was Record of the Year, a Grammy Award for Captain Tennille that you wrote. Is that correct?
That is correct, and we have hopefully a series of these children's books, and the next one might be called Lunch Will Keep Us Together, and then followed by I love my dinosaur pet. You know, why not parody my own work? I find it's wonderful to reach kids.
Why not? And why not do it before somebody else does it, too, right? Well, listen, Neil, you are out not only on the radio tour, but I think you're doing some book signings around the country. Is that correct?
Oh, we are, yes. And besides the bookshops, it'll be on Amazon. And I must share some other good news with you, Roland.
Sure.
I have a musical in the UK called Laughter in the Rain, which is a life story of yours truly. And it starts at my birth and goes up to age 35. So someone is playing me and my wife and my mother and Elton John and Don Kirshner from the Brill Building. And it's going to the West End next year. So Jersey boys, move over.
Well, there you go. Watch out. Neil's back. Again, you started your career at what age? What age did you get that musical bug?
I was 9 years old when I was accepted as a scholarship student to the Juilliard School here in New York.
Wow.
And I studied through college level and discovered that I had the gift of songwriting when I was 13. Started writing for Atlantic Records, Jerry Wexler and Ahmet Ertegun. And then at 19, I auditioned to the shock of my parents, who wanted me to be a concert pianist. I auditioned for RCA Victor Records and recorded for them from 1958 to 1963. And to their amazement, we sold 40 million records in those 5 years.
Are you still on any kind of tours, get out performing your music that is so popular?
Thank you. Yes, I do 30 to 40 concerts a year all over the world.
You're just not ready to hang it up, are you?
You know, the music has really kept me going, kept me young. I love what I do, and I love to bring joy to people, especially at these times. You know, I'm proud that I'm a musical ambassador traveling around the world rather than a politician.
Well, we are honored to have you again here on the program this morning. You as a father, and you and your wife been together for some time as well. Is that correct?
Yes, we were born married. 48 years, and Liba has been a great rock of Gibraltar for me. She's been managing the career for the last 35 years. And her commission is all the clothes she can buy.
Well, that's not a bad deal then. Neil, it's an honor. I really like this book here. It is really a fun book, and I just love hearing the sound of your voice on the music that's included with it. This book includes a CD that has 3 of the songs there on it, and you say there's more in the works, so we'll look forward to that. And the location that we can find this book as well as future works would be?
The bookstores and Amazon.com.
All right. Well,
and
don't
6-month-olds to 6-year-olds.
Well, don't stop, okay? Keep this coming. We enjoy the music we have for all the years that you've been providing it to us, and it's an honor to have you on here this morning, and enjoy some more of it, all right?
Pleasure to talk to you, Roland.
Thank you very much. Neil Sedaka this morning here on The Morning Show.